صلى الله عليه وسلم.
بسم الله والحمد لله والصلاة والسلام على رسول الله وآله وصحبه ومن اهتدى بهداه. أما بعد. Chapter 90, Supplication said to one who has offered you some of his wealth. Somebody offers you something and you want to decline. When people offer you something, they expect you to accept. Declining and refusing may hurt their feelings. So, in the Sunnah, Abdul Rahman ibn Auf, may Allah be pleased with him, when he migrated to Medina, Sa'd ibn Rabi' offered him half of his wealth and offered him to divorce one of his wives so that he could marry her. Why would he do such a thing? Because when Abdul Rahman came to Medina, the Prophet ﷺ made him a brother of Sa'd ibn Rabi'. So Sa'd wanted to share with him as a real brother whatever he has, anticipating the reward from Allah Azza wa Jal. And we know Abdul Rahman ibn Auf is one of the 10 heaven bound. So he's one of the top 10 ranked in Islam. He offered this to his brother Abdul Rahman. What did Abdul Rahman do? If it was one of us, sure thing, anything freebie would be accepted. No. Abdul Rahman said to him,
بارك الله لك في أهلك ومالك.
بارك الله في أهلك ومالك. May Allah bless for you your family and wealth. Rather, direct me to the market. I'm going to do some transactions and make money. And in no time, he became one of the millionaires of the companions, because Allah made him rich due to the richness of his soul. So this is what you say when someone offers you something and you decline. Barakallahu fi ahlika, barakallahu fi malika, barakallahu fi ma razaqaka. Anything that would put comfort and in his heart. Chapter 91, Supplication said to the debtor when his debt is settled. If somebody lends me money and after a month I go and pay him back, should I just send him a check? Should I send him a deposit in his bank account? No. The Sunnah is to do what the Prophet did alayhi salatu wasalam. When one of the companions lent him money and then the Prophet alayhi salam paid him back, what did he say to him? The Prophet said to him,
بارك الله لك في أهلك ومالك. إنما جزاء السلف الحمد والأداء.
May Allah bless for you your family and wealth. Surely commendation and payment are the reward for a loan. Commendation, expressing your gratitude and paying back on time, is what has to be done after borrowing money from a person. It was after paying a person back as a reward, to show your gratitude and also to pay on time. Chapter 92, Supplication for fear of Shirk. What is to be said when we are afraid of Shirk? First of all, Shirk is divided into two types. Major, grand Shirk, that nullifies Islam and takes a person out of the fold of Islam, and if he dies in that state, he will be in hellfire for eternity. And minor. And minor Shirk is below major Shirk, but above major sins. So it's a very critical sin. If a person falls in minor Shirk, what should he say? Can you give us example of minor shirk? Showing off, swearing by other than Allah, using some words that associate others with Allah, like what Allah wills and you. This is minor shirk. So when someone falls into it, what should one say? The Prophet taught this ﷺ to Abu Bakr. And he said, say, when you're fearful of this shirk,
اللهم إني أعوذ بك أن أشرك بك وأنا أعلم وأستغفرك لما لا أعلم.
O Allah, I take refuge in you, lest I should commit shirk with you knowingly, and I seek your forgiveness for what I do unknowingly. So, Allahumma inni a'udhu bika an ushrika bika wa ana a'lam wa astaghfiruka lima la a'lam. Beautiful words, stating that I seek refuge from falling into shirk while knowing it. But sometimes I may do things that I'm not aware of. So I ask you to forgive such things. And remember, this was taught to Abu Bakr. May Allah be pleased with him. Rank number 1 in the ummah of the Muslims. Because the Prophet used to fear, alayhi salatu wasalam, minor shirk because it was unnoticeable. So he feared it most for his ummah, that they may fall in it without them knowing it. And that's why he emphasized so many times the dangers of it, in addition to teaching us what we should say to avoid it. هذا والله أعلم ونسبة العلم إليه أسلم وصلى الله وسلم وبارك على نبينا محمد وعلى آله وصحبه أجمعين.
صلى الله على محمد صلى الله على محمد صلى الله عليه وسلم.